Hi! So today we're gonna do a Fortnite cake. Fortnite. I didn't know that was a game until like a few months ago when somebody asked me to make a cake for that. So don't mind me if I say something wrong, okay? So in your kit, you're supposed to have a cake. Mine is a fake cake because, we are shortage of stuff. So mine is a fake cake, only halfway done. But yours is completely done, okay? I promise. You're gonna have a longer toothpick skewer and then two small toothpicks. Then you will have a bag of green buttercream, a piping bag that's already, where is it? It's already pre-cut for you, okay? Don't mind my pink hands, I was coloring fondant. Then we're gonna have a black fondant, blue, teal, something like that, and then purple, a little bit of brown, a little bit of white. Then this little pouch, that's a powder sugar, so your hands won't be sticky, okay? And you will also get 2 things of Rice Krispies for the llama. And this is edible paper printout that we're gonna put on the cake that you also can eat after you're done, okay? So the thing that you will need to ask your mom, dad, or anybody that's a home adult to help you with is we need to have a knife. It doesn't have to be sharp knife, just a knife, and something to roll. So we can have a glass to roll it if you don't have a like a plastic rolling pin, or we can have something to roll, something that will be easier to roll, okay? Because we're gonna have to roll the fondant. And a paper towel if you want to wipe your hands or something. Oh, very important. In your boxes, you're also going to get little eyes for the llama. How cool are those? Okay. Don't mind me. I'm a little bit crazy. So, Okay, so the cake for now goes into refrigerator. Okay. So we will take out the cake when we're done with all this stuff. So put those cakes in the refrigerator. You will take out the buttercream that's in the bag. Take that one out a little bit earlier so it can be nice and soft, otherwise your hand is going to be hurting. Okay, so what we're going to start with is we're going to do grenade. Did I say it right? Grenade? The thing that you just click and just throw it and boom. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right, so we're going to use the black fondant. Take out just a tiny bit of black fondant, like maybe this much. So that will be, I would call it, if you say so, a nickel. That's how much you take it out, like a nickel size. If you don't know what nickel is, ask your mom or dad or somebody adult or older sister, and they will tell you what the nickel is, okay? How big is the nickel? So something like this, okay? Now we're gonna take the rest of this and we're gonna start playing like with the Play-Doh. Oh, my hands are super big in that video. Sorry, they're not that big. Well, they are. Okay, so we're gonna play it like a Play-Doh. Okay, mix it until it's nice and soft. Don't mix it too hard. Don't want it to be warm because then it's just gonna stick to your hands, okay? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll a ball. Roll it. So we have a ball, a black ball. So you know that grenade is not a ball. So we kind of have to make it like like an egg. So we're gonna do this. Okay. So now we kind of have like an egg. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, grenade has like a little ridges. So we're gonna use the long pick that I got already in your box, and we're gonna do this. You push and then you go around. You see how it has like a little ridge? See? So now you're gonna take a little bit lower, push and go around. See that? Again. Push and then keep on pushing around. Cool? Now it has to go this way too. So we're gonna take it from the top. Push and go down. A little bit on the other side, push and go down. All the way around, push, go down. So see, it looks like a grenade. How cool is that? You can always pause me and then keep on going if you're done. But if you're not done yet or you can't figure it out, you can just pause me, okay? There you go. See how cool? So this is that. So we're gonna, let me push it like a little bit this way so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay? So we're gonna put it on the side. Now we're gonna take this other black fondant that we just put on the side, and we're gonna take it in half, cut it in half. So one of the halves, you're gonna make it into a ball. Okay? And then you're gonna smash the little ball, and then you're gonna just kind of make it like looking like a wheel. See? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that on the top of the, see? The grenade. You can use your one toothpick and just kind of push it through. If it's too long, don't worry, because that's gonna go through here. See, like this. Okay. And now the other part that we left, we're gonna roll it. You can roll it in your hands, or you can roll it on your table or mat or whatever you have. Okay. It's a little bit much, so let's take a little bit off. So you make like a little worm. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach to the toothpick. I'm gonna attach to that toothpick right here. And go like this. And there's your grenade. Cool, huh? And then you can eat it too. Just be careful, because you're gonna have purple teeth from the black fondant. So we have that done. I'm gonna set this on the side. I'm gonna put that on the cake later, but for now it can dry a little bit, okay? So now we're gonna do the super fun stuff, llama. I'm gonna keep it like this, that way you guys can see better what I do. Again, if you're playing with fondant and your hand gets sticky, you can always open this little pouch that I made for you with the powdered sugar, and just kind of dip your hands, your finger, and then just kind of like this. See? Okay, so we're gonna do llama. Let's open one of the Rice Krispies. Okay, don't eat it yet. You can eat the leftovers, okay? Let's open both of them. So what we're gonna do, see the Rice Krispie? We're gonna cut the Rice Krispie in half. See? And we're gonna stack it together. Okay? And now we're gonna smash. So you can have like a llama body. So you're smashing, smash, 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 smash. See? So it's stuck together because the Rice Krispie is nice and sticky from marshmallows, right? So we put together, we cut this in half, and then we stack it up, and then we smash it together. So we can have something like this, like llama body, right? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is the other one, we're just gonna cut a little piece, double little piece. See? We're gonna put it together. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Put it together, and again we're gonna smash. And what is this? It's the llama's neck. Okay? So what we're gonna do is, see, we're gonna attach this to that. But since this is kind of funny, it might be a little wobbly. See? We're gonna use the big toothpick that I got ready for you in the box. I'm gonna insert it inside. You can ask somebody to help you with this. If it's too long, ask your mom or dad or somebody adult to kind of cut it for you. Depending on how big the llama is, right? And then you're gonna push it in. And then you smash it together, just to kind of mend it together, see, like this. Okay, so we have body. We're not gonna do legs because it's too hard sometimes. So we have body, we have neck, and now we need the head, right? So from the other Rice Krispie, we're gonna cut a little piece again, and then cut it again in half. See? Then you're gonna stack it together and smash. Kind of make like a little steps, see? Because the llama has kind of like this jaw sticking out, right? There you go, like that. And then we're gonna insert it on the top of the big pig, on the top of the neck. See? Kind of look like a llama, right? Already. Now we're gonna decorate it with a fondant. That's gonna be awesome. So there you go. So now, kind of wipe your hands because you know you have your hands are sticky from the Rice Krispie. This is a Rice Krispie that's for you to eat after you're done with the cake. You can't see me talking? Yeah, you can. There you go. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take, because the llama, if I know, I probably don't know exactly, but I seen a picture. So we're gonna have like a blue part right here, and then the rest is purple, right? I think I'm correct with this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the blue teal fondant. Okay, open it up. Again, work it a little bit, like with a Play-Doh. Don't eat it because you might not have enough. You can eat the rest later. Make a little bowl, and you're gonna place it on the table or on a, if you have like a little mat. Not everybody has mat, so a table is fine. But if your table is particularly a little bit sticky, you can sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar. Put it in. Put a little powdered sugar on the top of it. See, just like this a little bit. And now use something round to flatten it. See, like a little pancake. So flat, flat, flat. Maybe a maybe like a cup or something will work better. Whatever works for you. Something round. Maybe your mom has or grandma has a roll pin. Most people do. Maybe they do. Okay. See? So don't do it super thin, so you don't want to see me through it. Okay. See? Kind of like this. So what we're gonna do now with a knife or something that's not super sharp. Knife is the best, even if it's butter knife, okay? Parents, if you worry about this, maybe you want to help with that, okay? So we're gonna cut strips. See? Don't make them super thin. They don't have to be exactly the same size. See, mine are a little bit smaller, bigger, because they're gonna be for the llama, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Now what we're gonna do, let me move this so you can see it better. We're gonna cut the fringe. See, like this. Again, if your knife gets stuck with the fondant, you can just dip it a little bit in a powdered sugar like this, and then just keep on going. So all the way. Okay, so you do not cut this through. You're leaving like a little space. See, so it can be hanging without tearing, because if you go too up high, let me show you what's going to happen if you're going to go too up high. If you're going to go too up high, cutting it, See, like you have it super, super high. When you pick it up, when you're going to try to pick it up, it's going to all rip. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So you got to leave a little bit space right here. Okay, now do the other strip as well. If I'm going too fast, pause it and just do your fringe. I think that's what it's called. You can pause it and then just finish it, and then unpause me to go to the next round. So when you're done with both of those strips, you can do 3, you can do 4, whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? We have the llama, and now this is the important part. You can put it on the side, so you can, if it's easier. I'm gonna pick up one fringe. We're gonna put the fringe around llama. So you just kind of make sure that you align it with the bottom of the llama so you won't have like a dress. See? So now the part that you left out without cutting, that one you pinch it in so it can get stuck to the Rice Krispie. Okay? See? Now we gotta do the other side. You can do it standing up too, if it's easier, whatever it's easier for you. If it's too long, you can also cut it or just tear it. That's the fun part, that with the fondant that you can just tear it. You don't have to have a bunch of scissors and stuff. See? Okay. Now whatever left you have, that's for you to eat or play with it. Okay? Just after you play with it, don't eat it. Just, you know, because there's going to be a bunch of yuckiness. Now we're going to take the purple one. See? Same thing. If it's too sticky, use some of that powdered sugar that I gave you. And now we need to part this ball into a half. So you have 2 pieces. Okay. So same thing. We're going to kind of squish it a little bit. Put a little bit of powdered sugar on the bottom, powdered sugar on the top, just so it won't be sticky. And we're rolling. Again, if you have a rolling pin, that's awesome. If not, you can use anything. I'm using caramel syrup. If it's sticking to anything, just kind of put a little bit more powdered sugar, okay? Until it's not sticky no more. And again, you do not want to see anybody through it, so don't make it too thin. Okay? And we're going to use the knife and we're going to cut 2 strips. 2, 3, depending on how big is your llama, okay? And we're going to do the same thing that we did with that blue color. We're going to cut. Again, if your knife gets stuck a little bit, just dip it in the powdered sugar and keep on going. Do not cut all the way through, just the end. Just one end, don't go all the way up. If I'm going too fast, you can pause it. Don't worry, I won't feel, bad about it. Go for it. I know I make it look so easy. It's not easy. But like I said, they don't have to be perfect. It's a llama from a video game, so I'm sure it's not perfect. Okay? Even if it tears something, it's fine. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did with the blue one. You can put it on the side if you want to, or you can keep it standing up. And what we're going to do is we're not going to cover all the way the blue. so we can still see the blue thing a little bit. See, like that. And then again, push that top into the Rice Krispie. See, so it can stand. The other side. So we want to see the blue, okay? The blue color. If it's too big, it's fine. Again, push it into the Rice Krispie. See? Doesn't have to be perfect. See, mine is not perfect. The front looks like it has like a scarf instead of fringe, but that's okay. It's just a llama. So now we're going to take the rest of the purple, mix it together. Take it in a half, whatever you have. There you go. And roll again. A lot of rolling. Use those muscles. It's a good workout too. If it gets stuck, use some more powdered sugar, okay? See, mine gets stuck. So you can unstuck it and just add a little bit more powdered sugar to it. Just a little bit. You don't want it too much of it. Okay? So first we gotta cover the head. Before we add a little bit more fringe, we gotta cover the head first, okay? So we gotta cut a little bit, kind of try to eyeball it. How much fondant would you need to cover the llama? Okay, you can ask somebody if you have a problem with kind of assessing that. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on the head, kind of like you trying to cover her eyes, but she can't see it. She or he, it. I don't know what that llama is, if it's a girl, boy, or just llama. There you go. And then you're gonna push it in, all the fondant. They kind of look like you're putting a bandana on them. Push it in, push it in. See? Covered. Awesome. Now we're gonna do the ears before we do anything else, so we're not gonna run out fondant. We're gonna take a tiny piece of the purple fondant, cut it in half. Okay. Now there's another toothpick in your box. If you can cut it break it by yourself in half, or you can ask somebody. Okay. We're gonna do the ears. So when we have a bowl of fondant, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do this. So you have kind of like a teardrop. Okay. You're gonna put that little piece of toothpick inside the bowl. Teardrop. See, like that. Kind of shape it a little bit like a teardrop, like this. And that's going to be the ear, okay? Now you're going to do the second one also. First, do it like a ball. You can do it on the table. Shape it like a teardrop. Insert the toothpick. And kind of make it look like it's a teardrop. See? So now you have two ears. Okay? So what we're gonna do is it's gonna go in here as an ear. If you have a problem with putting that toothpick in, you can also do first toothpick and then you're gonna add the ear. Okay? Same with this. If you have a problem with pushing that in, you can take this off, push the toothpick in, and then you put that. See? See the ears? Cute, huh? Good job. Yours is looking amazing. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is not perfect. But it's all about that you can eat it after that. Okay? All right. So we have that. Now we gotta give her or him or it like a little fringe right here on the two, okay? So again, we gotta roll the rest of the fondant that you have. We're gonna roll it again. If it gets stuck, again, add a little bit more of powdered sugar. We're gonna cut a strip, just one strip, because her neck is not that big, so we don't need a whole bunch of it. We're gonna do the same thing like we did with the other one. Cut, don't cut all the way through. And since we are not going to cover any more of that, make sure that this part is not super thick. So it will look something like this. Okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this around, we're gonna cover that Rice Krispie that we can still see on the neck, okay? Again, push it in. It should be sticky because your Rice Krispie is still sticky, okay? See? Okay, now we still have a little piece right here that's showing. So what we're gonna do, you know, that llama has like a little something. I have no idea how this is called, so you all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna use that brown fondant for this. Okay, so open your brown fondant, put your llama on the side. Open the brown fondant. Again, play with it for a little bit, for a second or two. Kind of work it out. What we're gonna do, we're gonna, oh, this one is a little bit sticky more than other ones. So add more powdered sugar, okay, if it's sticky. Some fondants are more sticky than the others, depending on how much color I put in there. And since brown is kind of dark color, I have to put a little bit more than other ones, okay? All right. So you kind of take your llama and kind of see how much you need, okay, to cover the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it. Okay. Kind of make it like a little rectangle. See, my knife gets sticky, so I have to use a little bit more powdered sugar. Now let's see if it's gonna go. It's perfect. So you just put this on the llama. See? Now the llama has like a little arrow up here, right? Correct? I think I'm correct on that one. Again, I looked at the picture. So for that, we're gonna use the little white fondant that I have it also in your box, okay? So to make an arrow, we have to have string or worm. So roll, 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 roll the board. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I have no singing skills whatsoever. See, like a little worm. Stop moving. Okay, and we're gonna cut 2 pieces. I gave you a little bit more than you need, so you can have some little snack after dinner. We're gonna cut like this much, and then we're gonna cut this much, so kind of the same size.